Hi students, welcome to Sridhar CC Anantapurmu YouTube channel and welcome to our session, editorial analysis session. So in this session we are about to have the quote of the day to start the day with the motivation and alphabetical order related to root words to memorize the vocabulary to the maximum extent, and phrasal expressions based on exam point of view which will be very critical, so which may make or break your mock. And editorial vocab, the editorial which we are about to discuss, it contains vocab, and that kind of vocab which comprises phrasal verbs, idioms, as well as content vocabulary along with the parts of speech. Next, editorial related analysis, and the last but not the least, test of the day, like with new shortcuts which will be very useful to your upcoming examinations. Without delaying, let's start with quote of the day. So today's quote is, Albert Einstein, the famous scientist, he told, weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Like you have attitude issues, like are you a positive attitude person or a negative attitude person? Definitely that is going to have impact on your character even. So a negative attitude, you have a negative character. You have positive attitude, you have a positive character. So definitely it becomes like if you have weakness in your attitude, definitely that becomes weakness in your character even. So attitude and character both are interlaced and interlinked. So maintain your attitude. Attitude is altitude, like it deserves, it takes you to the heights which you need. Let's get to phrasal expressions. So I've got two here, dream about and dwindle away. So dream about meaning is to have mental pictures about something. So psychologically you are thinking about something or dreaming about something. All my childhood I have dreamt about world tour. It's not dreamt of. You may your mind may accept for off, but obviously it's wrong. Next, dwindle away. Dwindle away. Dwindle means to diminish, to reduce in size, to lessen in size. So dwindle away. So her memory has started to dwindle away because of Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is the medical abnormality usually old people get. Like her memory has started to dwindle away. Like it started reducing. It started becoming lesser and smaller. So not started to dwindle through or dwindle up, dwindle by. Obviously they are all considered wrong. So here the only thing you need to remember is dwindle takes away. The same way dream takes about. Let's get to root words. I've got today two root words. One is corp or corpo, cred. So corp, so most of you people are familiar with corp because corporation, corporal punishment, corpse. Yes, what are these? Corporation, a company recognized by law as a single body. So it doesn't like it needn't to be a physical body like a human body. So combinedly a company is recognized by a law as a single body, means so completely it belongs to a single person, something like that. Next, corpse, a dead body is called as a corpse. Next, corporal. So some students often get confused between corporate and corporal. Corporate is related to corporation, corporal is related to physical body, pertaining to the body, related to the body. Corporal punishment means physical abusement, like corporal abuse, corporal punishment is offensive. That means so it is crime under the law, because so physically abusing is definitely an offense or a crime. Next, CRED, cred, relates to belief, believing. Credence, credence, credibility, incredible, credible, all these are linked with believability. Belief that something is true or valid is credence. Credulous, often you get this word, remember that word carefully guys. Credulous means to just make you to remember this, cradle. Cradle means like moving, swinging, like too easy to swing. That means credulous is such an attitude which is very easy to believe anything, like too easily. And one more word for that is gullible. So these two words I saw a number of times in the exams, credulous or gullible in nature. excuse me, gullible in nature, like believing the things too easily, too quickly, accepting the things too easily or too quickly. And the next thing is credible, which is believable, incredible is which is unbelievable. Okay, let's get to today's vocabulary related to editorial. Blanket. So we people know blanket. Blanket is the thing which we use at night to cover up, to cover ourselves up, to protect our body from cold, like chill weather. But here blanket used in adjective sense, like completely widespread, outright is the meaning of blanket here. Gag order. Actually gagging means to stop. Restriction. Gag order means gagging order. It's an order is typically a legal order by a court, government restricting information or comment from being made public or passed into any unauthorized third party. That means like an order by the court to stop some information, reaching the people. So here the thing is gagging, or gag means to restrict, to stop, to struck, to get struck. Omnibus. Yes, I saw this word also number of times. Omnibus means like it's a Latin phrase actually, which means for all, consisting several parts, is omnibus. Prejudice is, yes, this word also number of times it's repeated. Like prejudice means bias. Very important terms. Remember, guys. Bias, discrimination, partiality, intolerance, bigotry. These two words: bigotry, bias, prejudice. I told these particular words yesterday, even trying to memorize this. And fraught with, this one a very important phrase. Fraught always takes a with. Fraught with means full of or filled with, loaded with. And here even you got combination of phrases. Remember these phrases also. Trial. TRIAL is about court case. TRAIL is about TRAIL is about track or trying something. So TRIAL is about a case. TRAIL is about a track or trying something. Remember, don't get confused. Interim order. First of all, interim means temporary, like suddenly in the middle. A temporary court order is interim order. In relation to, it's a phrase. In takes relation, takes to preparation. With respect or regarding or relevant to. Material. When it is used in adjective form, significant or important kind of thing, pertinent kind of thing, relevant or applicable. Petitioner, who is the pleader, applicant or a claimant, is called as petitioner. Foisted, which means forced or imposed. Something fake as genuine, especially. Foisted, false one as true. Faked, forged, falsified, misrepresented. Like we can remember these words. V for Vendetta. Actually, there is a movie with that name, Hollywood movie. V for Vendetta. Vendetta means actually vengeance. Like having revenge on someone. So having a feeling to avenge on someone, avenge someone. Feud means enmity. Excuse me. Of the day means existing at a particular period of time. Particularly, so he he is the minister of the day. That means he is related to this day. Scrutiny, it's nothing but inspection, examinations, like investigation. Report is act of reporting news, report related word, to the effect that used to provide the basic meaning of what has been said or written. Injunction, it's related to order, ruling, directive, warning. Defamation, so this word is out from defame. Defame word is out from fame. Fame is out from famous. Got the links, guys? Famous, fame. Defame is opposite to fame. Defamation is the noun form. Like character assassination, libel, misrepresentation, scandal mongering, malicious gossip. That means which reduces the fame of a person is defamation. Character assassination means to kill the character of someone. Defamation. Hold, if it is used in verb sense, to hold the office, to rule, to decide. Preventive relief, according to section 37, the Special Relief Act 1963 defines that preventive relief is granted at the discretion of the court by injunction, temporary or perpetual. Perpetual means permanent. Substantial, which is considerable, having substance, having significance. Vilification, condemnation, criticism, censure, character assassination. Vilification means defamation is another synonym for this. Interdict, contradict, interdict, verdict, all these are like same linked, root linked words. Interdict means ban, contradict means oppose, verdict means a judgment. Interdict, in generally takes negative, that means banning, stopping, blocking. Distinction means difference, variance, dissimilarity, contrast. Sue, I want to sue a case against you, to take a legal action against someone. Sue. Open-ended, open-ended means permanent, like everlasting, that doesn't have any end, containing constant or fixed, like no end, there is no matter of changing, is called as open-ended. And the last one, detriment, detrimental adjective, detriment, noun, which means disadvantage, impairment, loss or prejudice. Let's get to today's editorial. Stop press, blanket gag order against the media, like overall gag order against the media. Today's article about stopping press means holding press not to give information to the public. Courts must avoid omnibus orders against publication without actual risk of prejudice. So courts have to avoid this omnibus, means for all, considering the same way, orders against publication without actual risk of prejudice. Prejudice means intolerance, that risk shouldn't be there. A blanket gag order against media is often fraught with serious consequences for both free speech and the citizens' rights to receive information. Here, like a blanket gag order against the media means, gagging order means we discussed, so that is restricting the media not to telecast something. So it's sometimes often fraught with serious consequences for both free speech. Two problems occur with this blanket gag order: free speech and also citizens' right to receive, right to know information. Orders by different courts restraining the media from reporting upon particular cases or programs from being telecast have drawn attention this week to questions of prior restraint, media freedom, and the right of people facing investigation to a fair trial. So here, so this has come to a question now because of some cases or programs from being telecast have been restrained. So this week that kind of cases have been drawn attention. So because of prior restraint, so media freedom and right of people facing investigation to a fair trial means a perfect trial. A quite unusual and legally questionable decision has been the interim order of the Andhra Pradesh High Court imposing ban on the media and even social media from mentioning anything in relation to an FIR filed with the police against the former Advocate General of the state and the others. So here, so why it has come to discussion now? The reason is a quite unusual and legally questionable decision by the High Court of Andhra Pradesh has been done. What is that? So it has asked it has asked to impose a ban on the media and even social media, particularly for what? From mentioning anything in relation to an FIR filed by the police against a former Advocate General of the state and others. So these things were banned to telecast by the High Court of Andhra Pradesh, which is definitely a questionable decision. It is unusual in the sense that there appears to be no material to justify such censorship other than an allegation by the petitioner that it is a foisted case. So here there is it doesn't seem that like it is unusual in the sense that there appears to be no material to justify. So why should they have that censorship on this particular material? Because the petitioner, allegation by the petitioner is only simple thing that it is a foisted case. What is the meaning of foisted? So forced case, imposed or faked case is the only thing said by the petitioner. That is the only thing here. It is also accompanied by an order staying the investigation itself. One more interesting thing is, so even the investigation was also asked to stay by the same High Court. It is indeed open to a High Court to grant a stay on investigation in extraordinary cases. Of course, we know that very well. When political vendetta is alleged against the government of the day, that too by someone who had served a previous regime as a law officer, the need for media coverage and public scrutiny is all the greater. So here, so the alleged matter is this political vendetta, vengeance is alleged against the government of the day. So by whom? By someone who had served so actually it was a case by a law officer, like who had served a previous regime as a law officer. So he put up a case against this government of the day. That is the main problem. So here now the media coverage and public scrutiny definitely have a greater role to play. How the petitioner would benefit from the complete absence of any reportage is unclear. So here, if a petitioner has complete absence of reportage, so how he is going to benefit or lose related to the case is completely unclear. It prevents legitimate comment, a clear, valid comment, even to the effect that there is no substance in the allegations. So here definitely legitimate comment, like if whether the petitioner has to be supported or refused, such kind of legitimate comment was also like there is no chance of that legitimate comment if the thing is banned. Injunctions like court orders as warnings against publication can either be an order to prevent possible defamation or invasion of privacy, or one aimed at protecting the fairness of a trial or investigation. So here injunctions, court orders against publications can either be an order for what? To prevent one possible defamation happens. Yes, they can put a halt for this publication, or invasion of privacy. Someone's privacy has been invaded. Yes, it can keep a hold, or one aimed at protecting the fairness. So if one particular person is aiming at protecting the fairness of a trial or investigation, yes, that can be put on hold. The Supreme Court did hold in Sahara versus SCBI that the court can grant preventive relief on a balancing of the right to free trial and a free press. So here this kind of hold occurred in 2012 in the case related to Sahara versus SCBI can grant preventive relief on a balancing of the right to free trial, and so they balanced both. So in that particular case, however, it favored such temporary restraint on publication only in case of real and substantial risk of prejudice. So however, that case really favored such temporary restraints and temporary control on publication, particularly in cases of real and substantial risk of prejudice exists. Then there is a chance of restraint on publication to the administration of justice or a fair trial. So it has favored in such extent. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court on the same day passed a more important interim order stopping the telecast of the remaining episodes of a series on Sudarshan News on entirely different backgrounds. So the same day it has done another thing, that is Supreme Court on the same day passed another interim order for stopping the telecast of the remaining episodes on Sudarshan News on differently background. That basic is completely different, holding that the program, the reason is 4 episodes were aired was nothing but vilification of Muslims related vilification occurred in that particular program. So after airing that 4 episodes, so Supreme Court ordered to stop the publication. The court found it necessary to interdict, ban the telecast of more episodes. That has happened, of course. The court seems to have made a distinction between freedom of expression and propagation of hate. So there the court is pretty clear about the difference, dissimilarity between freedom of expression and propagation of hate. There is a chance there are more chances of propagation of hate if that particular program was telecast. So recently you can see that some person used his freedom of speech in Twitter, raising so many riots in Bangalore city opposite to Muslims, which has created a very great storm over in Bangalore. That has happened recently. We are familiar with that, right? In recent years, there have been quite a few instances, especially in Karnataka. Yes, omnibus interim injunctions against all media houses obtained by some people solely to prevent any news reporting about themselves. That has happened in Karnataka related to that Bangalore. While claiming to be defamed by one publication, they sue all media outlets and obtain open-ended stay on publications, including those that are hardly interested in writing about them. So, however, that kind of reporting, claiming to be defamed by one publication, so they sue all media outlets, not that particular one. Obtain open-ended stay on publications, including those that are hardly, not at all interested in writing about them. As a matter of principle, courts ought to avoid omnibus orders, gag orders against publication. So, they have to think twice before taking these omnibus orders against publication. Particularly, omnibus orders means for all media houses, one rule, one order is has to be avoided. Such orders are often to the detriment of the right to know. However, that is going to be detrimental to the right to know, right to information. So, keeping this in view, so government has to, or court has to think and decide these omnibus orders. Right, guys, next let's get to the test of the day. Here you got WhatsApp, which is very familiar, which will be very useful to you people in prelims level. Check them. Hell estimate right, accepted. To get full cancelled, meaningless. Full adjective, you can go with full refund. So, BC, answer is BC. National lockdown, accepted. BC means, so full refund for their tickets cancelled. So, obviously correct. That's it. Now, let's get to the next one. The southwest lull. So, you can go with the monsoon here. The southwest monsoon picked up over Kerala after a lull under the influence. Of course, answer is AB. So, there itself, the influence is accepted, that formed over the Arabian Sea accepted. So, answer is AB. Next set. Concerns have been raised, okay, regarding the donors of US based evangelical impact, meaningless. Evangelical donors regarding the impact of US based is accepted. So, answer is BC. So, no need to think about the remaining areas. To Indian associations, accepted. Next one. The defense exchanged, okay, defense ministers is accepted. Defense ministers, and here exchanged views on regional securities, accepted. Answer is AD. No need to think about the remaining even. If you want to think, you can see. Of India and Iran discussed ways to take forward bilateral cooperation and exchanged views on regional security issues, accepted. Next one. The Delhi Metro, which halted its operations, okay, which plus V2 operations 5 months ago following the imposition, okay, imposition noun of a noun, imposition of a nationwide lockdown due to COVID-19 is set to run again. I felt no need of any exchange. So, the answer is no interchange required. And that's it, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed watching the class. Who didn't subscribe to our channel, forward to your friends even. And the last but not the least, so more are yet to come. Keep practicing our papers, keep attending the classes, keep taking the PDFs, keep revising, keep practicing. That's all for the day, guys. Thank you for watching. Signing off.